on tap between the Dallas Cowboys and the Washington Redskins. I'll have scores around the league for you at the half, but it's time for a little football. So we'll hand it over to our broadcast team.
And the radar indicates it's going to continue, but nothing to stop football from happening at FedEx Field. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. Here guys are ready to do battle between the Dallas Cowboys and the Washington Redskins. We look at this Redskin team as they interplay here. They've got to be pleased with the start to this season. Obviously, a perfect 3-0.
3 good quality wins, too. It's got people in the locker room excited. They're thinking that this could be their year.
Meanwhile, for the visitors here, the Cowboys, they come in 0-3 and in desperate. Early on in the game, first quarter. Let's see how this defense does on this drive. First down, Prescott. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by the all-pro corner, Josh Norman. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick six for a Redskins touchdown. Now remember this. We are in the first quarter. We get you back to the action to see how this defense can do on this upcoming drive. Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
Elliott.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
Yeah, the Redskins have an extra man in the secondary here on third. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. Looks to throw, fires right side. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's fourth down. So the defense able to get off the field here on third down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on third down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
So out comes the Redskins offense now onto the field. They are led out by the 15th overall selection in 2019, former Ohio State Buckeye Dwayne Haskins.
And coming off of an early season open week. And in this situation, what he told us...
Early on in the game, first quarter. Let's see how this defense does on this drive. They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. Letting one fly deep for Cooper. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. 2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. From the shotgun, a give to Elliott. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know, you know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back home, yo.
A first down carry by Elliott. And he'll get it down here to the 43. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, he always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They run it for the first time with Tony Pollard. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And that's Elliott, complete. And he will have the first down, but he winds up taking a pretty good shot that time. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive. They'll go with Pollard here on first down. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. A solid pickup of 13 sets him up 1st and goal.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive, they went 3 and out.
A first opportunity in the red zone for the Cowboys. They're looking at a 1st and goal from about the 9. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that'll bring up a 2nd and goal. So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. They'll try again with Elliott. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. So 1st and 2nd down went in the wrong direction. They'll try to do better here on 3rd and 13. To throw is Prescott. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. That pass play good for 7, but it still brings up a 4th and goal.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together.
And the holder's going to keep it. He's going to try to run for it. And the surge is going to be too much defensively. He's hit and taken down to the backfield. They pass up the 3. Well, thanks to their punter, this defense has been set up in a really nice spot with the offense pinned back against their own end zone. Here's Prescott. That's complete to his tight end, Higbee. And they'll bring him down right around the 13. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. So 2nd in inches after that 1st down completion went just shy of the marker. Now this one complete on the slant route. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Prescott to throw it. Give him 22 yards, and that's all. He can't avoid the pressure. Redskins get there. Montez Sweat charging hard from that linebacker spot, and he drops him for a loss of 11. It's caught. Cooper.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Prescott from the gun. Throw left side complete. It's Elliott. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. The loss of 3 on that 1st down pass play. Now 2nd and 13. To the air again, Prescott. A dump off to Elliott. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. Give him 7 on the play, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. There's Prescott.
And we see another.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jonathan Allen with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7. Out now comes the Cowboys punter as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds. Second half action, and this defense still pitching a shutout as we drop you back into the action. Prescott now from the 50, and this is going to be incomplete. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better, got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They've got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open.
This is caught inside the 15. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A big... Well, thanks to their punter, this defense has been set up in a really nice spot with the offense pinned back against their own end zone. They'll start the drive with Elliott, and he's upended at the 6 as they double their room to maneuver on a pickup of 3. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Prescott. Open man is Higbee, the tight end. And brought down, but not before reaching the 25.
And there's another completion to the tight end. And let's face it, it is hard to overthrow a 6'6" target.
It is indeed. Quarterbacks like their speed guys. They like that huge 6'6" target that they've got in him.
They really do, and it reminds me of what one great tight end told me once. He told his quarterback, just make sure you throw it up there. You know, kind of like put up in the top shelf where the kids can't get it.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Prescott got an open man. It's Michael Gallup. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. So they'll take the yardage and tack on 15 more for the face mask.
Talk about a play that absolutely costs you in the end. Just trying to do your job, right? Trying to get him on the ground. Next thing you know, they'll march off another 15 against your squad.
And the tackle there will go to Ryan Anderson. Tenth carry now for Elliott. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. He'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. On 3rd down, it's Prescott. That one complete to Elliott. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. Back now at FedEx Field. 7-7 is our score. Pretty even matchup so far as we start quarter number 4. And this will be out of bounds. Now it's a question of where they'll mark it. A big possession coming up here. This defense, they've been tested all game long. Now they'll look to protect a slim 4th quarter lead. Now Prescott, open man, Higbee, the tight end. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 11 yards and a Cowboy 1st down. Prescott now, perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. A 1st down run for Elliott, not going to pan out. He'll, in fact, wind up losing a couple. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. On 2nd and 12, Prescott gets this into the hands of the tight end, Higbee. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Redskins 40. First down now, but the clock continues to move. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Elliott. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. And he'll hit the slant route. That's caught by Cooper. And he's not going to get the first down. He had to get to the 30, but he's a yard or 2 short. He'll look to throw.
Pardon, you got to like what...
And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. It's Quentin Dunbar with a pick. And a big turnover. So a victory here for the Washington Redskins. And they were spurred on by a strong performance.
Everyone that you're getting stronger. And dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close.
We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.